Where do you get advice on relationships and sex?
Who do I go to for advice? Probably my sister. She's 21 years older than me, which really helps. So it's like having a cool mom.
I often go to my family.
Mostly my mom. Occasionally a really trusted friend.
I used to go to the library and go to their section on sexuality and sexual health and basically read all the books I could get my hands on. One particularly good one that was geared towards women was Our Bodies, Ourselves.
I talk a lot about sex with my partners. Partly it's, about some of those things like with decision making around being safer and that kind of thing, but also just about pleasure things like, hey, what do you like and what do you not like?
Shouldn't and can't talk to would be my dad.
Oh yeah.
His shoulder was sore, his back was sore, and I offered to give him a massage to help him out, and he goes, only a girlfriend or wife should do that. And it's like, okay, Dad, it's not a sexual thing. He's just so not about that.
Definitely, I don't talk to strangers about sex. I feel like it's not an appropriate conversation to have with somebody that you don't really know.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm a little bit reserved, but yeah, I think really, coworkers.
Yeah.
There's very few people I feel like it's not okay to talk to about sex. I don't really see a problem with that. But also making sure that if I do want to have that conversation, even then I check in to make sure that it's like not triggering for them. I kind of set the stage of like, I want to talk about this. Is that okay with you?
In the age of the internet, especially a lot of young people, probably their first questions about sex are typed online.
Into Google.
Exactly, and that can be such a dangerous path to go down. I mean, even myself, my first questions about sexuality and sex were typed into Google.
Yeah.
And it can be so dangerous because it can lead to misinformation, information that's not from reliable sources.
I get information from trusted websites, things like Options for Sexual Health has a website with a lot of information about contraception and STIs. There's a website called Smart Sex Resource. It gives a lot of information about, STIs and treatment and different ways of making things safer.
I also really like sites like Scarletine, and Oh Joy Sex Toy is great. It's an illustrated comic about this woman and her male partner that experiment with things.
There's a telephone hotline called the Sex Sense line where you can phone with just about any question about sex and sexual health, sexuality and relationships. Their phone number is 1-800-SEX-SENSE.
So it's so important that it's being normalized to talk about sex, and if you have questions, talk to someone who's a professional, who knows what they're talking about.